Full throttle.
Want to race?
Yeah, let's do it. Wait a minute, what? Feels like I'm going like 50, bro.
What's up, my shredheads?
Welcome back to the channel. On today's video, we are at the Handlworks facility. We're gonna be getting a quick little shop tour. So we're gonna be checking out all their awesome upgrades they do for all your electric rides. We're gonna be testing out the JackRabbit that goes about 50 miles an hour. Let's go inside and check this place out. What's up? We got Harrison, we got the Legal, and Shover Films.
What's up? My name's Harrison. I run Handlworks. We make electric powertrains. The room that we're standing in right now is essentially just engineering. So this is all of R&D. This is all of the new stuff that happens. So it's always chaotic. It's never clean in here. This is where we try all the new stuff and we figure out things that we want to pull into production. There's definitely a crackhead sitting at my desk right now. And this is where all of our new ideas happen. So we're taking apart a bunch of stuff right now and designing some brackets, whatnot. These are all new designs that are coming in.
What are like all the different things that you guys work on here at Handlworks?
Yeah, I mean, we're starting with controllers. That's kind of our bread and butter. So right now it's like back 855, back 2000s, customized for your e-bike. And that includes like a bunch of bracket design, a bunch of harness work, and then we also are white labeling some batteries. So we've got some of the batteries here that are in various states of repair. And we're also getting into motors, which you'll see in a sec. So actually off to the right, that is one of our newest things. That's a motor bench specifically for motors. We've started taking apart motors and finding all their weak spots and figuring out how we've been breaking them with too much power, or some people are breaking just their stock powertrains. Yeah. And so motors is a thing that we just want to start offering, either new motors or repair and bulletproofing of the insides of existing motors.
What is causing these motors to break?
So one of the most common things that everybody has memed to death is the gears inside the motors will actually shred. Those plastic teeth will just tear themselves apart if you put too much torque through them. That's one thing, but we tend to really work with motors that have the plastic and metal sandwiched gears, so that doesn't really happen anymore. Well, what that does is it moves the failure point to a different spot, and when we turn up the power enough and when we use enough field weakening, we can actually get the magnets on the motor to just move and just fly off. So this is the inside of a motor. This is the rotor. This is what generates all of your forward force, and these magnets will just come off. It's wild.
Oh, that's an actual
magnet. You can pull that off.
No way.
Yeah, so actually when you put enough power through that, the magnets just fly off and they start hitting the inside of your motor. And when you hear it clacking and it starts losing power, that's what's happening, is your magnets are actually flying off. So we've been taking these apart and refinishing them and then using a much stronger adhesive. It's like super expensive, super high temperature, but it holds up to the power. So we're like figuring out the limits of those. But that's a service that I want to start offering, is because like I start seeing these things and people post on Facebook or forums and stuff, and you're like, yo, this thing is happening, and I can hear it. It's magnets, you know? So maybe we need a thing where people can just send in their motors and get them reworked. So that's a new thing. We haven't really rolled that out yet because I'm not super sure how to do it yet in a repeatable manner. We're also just getting OEM replacement motors too. That one's actually a new motor we're trying. Nobody has that motor yet. That's going to be a geared 2,000 watt nominal motor. Oh, wow. Whereas everything else is 750 or 1,000.
Are you guys going to be selling like kits with the motor, battery,
oh, hell
controller?
Yeah. I was actually just working on that before you guys showed up.
Badass,
yeah,
dude.
So that's a thing that's going to be in the near future. So this is our charging bay, just because we had to line up a charging strip just to get this much power out here, because we always have things charging. This is I guess an extension of our bike storage. Okay. So these are all mostly just R&D bikes. Motor storage, wheel storage. This forward is all of current production, everything that we currently make.
What's the most upgraded bike from Handlworks?
Oh, Super 73 for sure. Thanks, Super. So going forward here, this is the sequence of our production. So this bench is usually just for harness work. So all of those connectors that we just saw, everything gets assembled into a full-on harness here. Soldering, wiring, crimping, yeah, all that stuff. Yeah. We keep controllers down here. And then, yeah, we'll do controller programming here. And then we combine the harness and the controller into this bench here. And this is our Bob. It's a bike on a board. And this is all of the parts on every single bike that we support just on one cart, including the motor down there. So we can hook up a controller to here, and essentially we can test everything on the controller that we need to just through here. These guys are doing some of the final finish work. So after a controller gets tested, it needs to get final assembled, and then it gets potted. So that's what happens on this dirty bench. This is Connor.
What up?
What are you doing right now?
I'm hot gluing these potty mods for the 2000s. Okay. So I'm covering these pins with hot glue to protect them.
So these guys will get filled, they'll get a harness put in here, and then they'll get filled with epoxy. Yeah, everything gets hand assembled. What Connor's doing is essentially waterproofing this thing. This is a PCB that we get custom made for us. So this thing handles all of your voltage reduction. This handles all of your lights or any peripherals. So lights, horn, turn signals. So we designed this. This does voltage reduction from all the way from like battery voltage, so all the way up to 72 volts down to 12 volts so you can use it. These are going to go on back 2000s, and then on the 855s, these actually get integrated inside here. They go slide inside there. That's why we have this big black cavity. Yeah, this is pretty much finishing. Once it gets potted, we put serial numbers on there, so we'll put a laser engraved serial number so we know exactly who has what. We got 855s. These are for Chimera. They're in process. They're going to get potted today. And then we got 2000s that are getting finished over on that bench.
So you guys are doing BAC 855s, 2000s and 4000,
4000 eventually.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, 8000 maybe. Maybe just for you. And then I guess last thing is, well, this is shipping and prep area, but the last thing I guess is our dyno.
Ooh.
This thing is one of the most useful pieces of equipment. It's also the most expensive piece of equipment that we have, but we use this to essentially just test everything that we do. So we make sure like, oh, our power curves look right, our torque curves look right, and we make sure that, hey, we are actually beating the stock powertrain.
Next week we play, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, let's go play, guys. This is a P-51 Bullet. This is this started as our R&D mule, and this is now turned into just a passion project. We put a back 2000 on here with a 60-volt battery, a high output battery, and then on the stock motor, actually, it holds up pretty good. Also, these tires, these are new from Maxxis. I just accidentally found them, and they are kind of the best tires I've ever ridden. It's tuned to, I think, like 7 or 8 kilowatts, and it's putting down like 5 kilowatts to the wheel.
Stock motor, and you haven't had any issues?
No issues. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's about like 5 or 6 times what a stock bike does.
All right, let's hop on this, dude. I'm excited. Are you gonna get jacked, dude?
Dude, this thing is wild.
Holy shit. What the hell is that stock motor, bro? Oh, the suspension on this bike. Bro, they're pushing 7 kilowatts out of stock motor. All right, let's open it up here. Dude, Handlworks, you guys are insane. Oh! 36, 37, 30, oh my God. Bro! All right, I'm going 46 miles an hour on this thing. There's no freaking way, dude. Let's see if I can hit 50. I hit about 47 right there. What the f? Yeah, let's do it. Go. Wait a minute, what? Oh my God. Bro, that doesn't look right. That doesn't look right. Yo, he's he's whooping me. Oh my God. Whoa, that was dope with the airplane. Bro. Big ass freaking battery, powerful lithium. Hell yeah, let's go. So how many kilowatts?
Tuned for 10.
Tuned for 10, okay.
Yeah, so it's putting down like 7 or 8, I think. Max hit 70 on this bike.
70?
You got plenty of room.
No suspension? Hell nah. Oh my God. What the f? Okay, yeah, this is way more powerful than the P-51. All right, here we go. I'll hit maybe like 40. Oh my, it feels like the front wants to come up. Oh my God, oh my God. Okay, that was like 30 something. Dude, no suspension feels crazy going that fast. Especially picking up that speed that quick. Holy freaking crap, dude. What the f, dude. How's this only 26? It feels like I'm going like 50, bro. I'm not sure if that speedometer is on, dude. It feels like I'm going way faster than that. This thing is dangerous. Oh yeah, the front just lifts up like nothing. Guys, look at this thing, it's insane. It's scary going that fast without suspension. This is freaking crazy. It said 30 on there, but I swear I was going 50.
The display isn't accurate. It's
okay.
It's a little less than, or a lot less than what it actually
Yeah, because I felt like I was going 50 and it said 30. I'm like, there's no way, dude. Oh boy. What are we pushing on this
So
thing?
we got a BAC 2K.
Okay.
We're pushing dyno. It was to the wheel like 5.5 kilowatt. Yep, about
So it's
5
for
to
like
6.
8?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Is this a full twist?
It's a full twist.
Yep.
Oh, all right, here goes mode 2. Oh my God. I'm definitely like already scared crapless about this. What the fuck? All right, we're gonna start off in mode 2. We're gonna see, I mean, we're not gonna see the top speed because this thing shouldn't be going that crazy fast, guys. Full throttle. 40, oh my God. Bro, 40 on the JackRabbit? Dude, what the, what? I can't even talk, how is this possible? Oh, we're going to 3. Oh my God, he said don't do any jerky on the throttle. Are you kidding me? I definitely don't recommend upgrading a JackRabbit like this, but the fact that you can is pretty awesome. Oh my God, Mode 3 is insane. It feels so freaking sketchy, guys. And it feels like you can still pick up the tire because it's so light. Oh my God. Oh, the brakes. Guys, comment down below, out of all the bikes we've tried out so far, which one are you guys enjoying the most? We're like really low on battery too, it looks like. 73 volts, I forgot, I think he said this is a 72 volt, so 84 volts is a full charge. Look at the big ass freaking rotors. You definitely need that stopping power for this thing. Dude, how are you getting that much speed out of this thing? It's rated for 48 volts.
It's a 750 watt motor, but we're putting like 7 to 8 kilowatts through it. So it's taken like 10 times the power. And we immediately broke this motor the way that you saw with the magnets. The magnets just flew out. And so this is actually one of the ones we've taken apart the most to try to figure that out.
Oh, so rebuilt.
Yeah, this is bulletproof.
This will be the first time I've seen that thing wheelied. What? That looks so sketchy. God damn. Dude, drop a like for that. That's freaking amazing. Stunter extraordinaire. Handlworks CrackRabbit.
Yeah.
That's the mild one?
Still 60 volt, but it's the 855.
What are we pushing out of this one?
That one's at about like 2.5.
And you guys sell these batteries?
Yes, sir. That's actually the same battery that's on this bike.
Okay.
So it's super powerful, and then the difference is really the controller.
Bro, all right, let's get on it. Chill mode. Chill mode, but it still has way more torque. Probably still hitting about 40 miles an hour on this. The BACs are just more tuning options for them to do. That's why he likes them more than the far drivers. Let's see if we can hit at least 35. 40, 44. I don't know if it's on, but it does feel like we're going pretty fast. That's insane. It said 50 on the display. That tune feels good on this bike. Yeah, it'll wheelie really easy. Golly. Bro, this thing like still goes like 50, it felt like.
Yeah, it does.
So the display was pretty on point then?
This one, yeah.
I hit 50 then.
One of my favorite bikes.
If you guys are looking for the Handlworks upgrade, definitely check out that link down below. Use code Shreddy.
So the P-51 is on the dyno right now, and this is essentially just a look at how we test things to make sure that they are outputting the power that we want. So this thing can handle up to like a small to medium-sized motorcycle, and it'll go all the way up to 100 miles an hour. So this is like one of the later steps of our tuning process, but we'll just show you guys how it looks like. So he's spinning up the bike, and the roller starts pushing back on the wheel until it gets to the start speed, and then that'll be when we start the test. And then when it starts spinning up real fast, it's reading all of the power and torque numbers. That's the one. 4 kilowatts.
Battery's sank.
That seems low. Oh, the battery's low? Oh, you can see the wheel kind of fell off the roller for a little bit. We see a power curve and a torque curve is the dotted line. And we use those to essentially benchmark against our other setups.
You should definitely get a Handlworks upgrade on your bike. Use code Shreddy.
Dude, I'm sweaty. I'm sorry.
Sweaty Shreddy, it's all good.
All right. That's pretty much it. Thank you guys for coming. And if you want to upgrade your e-bikes, hit us up. We're excited.
See you on the next ride.
Later.
My fingers continue this. Here is a promise I won't break blood.
Full throttle. 40, oh my God. Bro, 40 on the JackRabbit?